Temu haul today, and I think I'm super organised. You're going to see a lot of rings on my fingers. And I was trying to get really organised last night, so I put some fake nails on, and of course because I've been having to do shit today, like mop the floors, which is funny as all get out when you're in a wheelchair and you have to do it and you've got muddy wheels. You'd laugh. Anyway, so I'm organised. I don't know what I was thinking with this tiara, but I'm going to try and, I thought I'm going to try and class it up today. So unless I start to think it's my glasses, I'll leave it on. All right, let's get into it. I don't know where to start. All right. Starting from now, how long do you think it'll take before I can stuff this up? Super organised, so it should be pretty quick. All right. I already can't see. All right. Starting now. It's a surprise for you and me. This is a Greek yogurt strainer, and it should be a large one because I got one off Amazon. But this is a small. Came in a box. Anyway, I'll tell you how much it was. So I'll just hold that up there. That was $10.40. And with coupons and everything, I got it for $7.38. It's so $10.40 AUD or $7.29 USD. So that's what I'll do from now on. I'll say $10.40 Aussie or $7.29 US. And it's exactly the same. It's identical in every single way, even to the box, except it didn't have that on it. Even to the box and that. And that one was like $20. But anyway, and I got that a while ago because I've been trying to do this yoga video for bloody ages. Anyway, so once you've made your yoga, because I got a yoga maker off Amazon for about $33. I'll put some bloopers in when I finally get to that video. But yeah, so same size here. This is plastic, and then you put your yogurt in there. It drains the whey out, and like all the time this is sitting in your fridge, so it drains all the whey out. And with two of them, I won't have to like do it twice. And I'm just seeing like it's meant to lock this lid. And does it lock? Yep. So you can. So if you're using whey in, I like to use it when I make some focaccia because they pay big money for whey. Well, it's dried, but fantastic protein, and I use the whey instead of water. So yeah, that does it. Brilliant. But yeah, exactly the same as Amazon. Like, wow. If I remember, I'll put Amazon. Oh, it's probably gone up because actually, have you gone up? Go to a different vendor, I've said, because it's gone up to $25.79 Aussie or $18.08 US. So, and go to, at the moment, this is the item ID, type it in your search bar, do a quick doobie whacker thing, just in case you haven't, oh, please don't take me through 1,000 things. All right, so search bar's sort of got to be empty, like I haven't typed anything in there, and then you just type in, so get pens and pencils ready. Now these are all capitals, I don't know if it matters whether they're small, but it'll be LA 7642501. Now I think they're all zeros. If it doesn't work, try an O. And then you'll get that in there and search, and please God let this work. All right. So it's come up with this one. So it's 10.62 at the moment. Now at the moment these conversions are $1 Aussie dollar equals 70 US cents. So yes. And the other thing I do is I always, even before I check out, because those prices change so quickly. So if I've left it a few days or they've been sitting there for a while, I'll always bring it up, back through my cart, just before I check out, and then do this. See that little camera icon up there? Tap that when you get a good picture of the item. It scans through and it gives you all the ones. And what I do is I tap on that price button once. So it goes from lowest to highest. So that's what I do. So the next price is $11.23. Okay, let's move on. That's all I can teach you about Temu, because they've really, although I did that, you know that, I don't know what they call it because I can never get back into it. I'll open this and see what it is. Yeah, I did that, I think it's called Win Credits. And I thought, well, I can always just cancel the order after or send everything back if I don't get the money. So I did it, and I did get the money, and I didn't get it in PayPal. I didn't get it in Temu Credits. I got it in actual money. So $150, but PayPal, I got it into my bank account, and PayPal charged a couple of bucks, and it was in my bank account like that. Anyway, let's move right along. Daisy Charm. I'm gonna just chill out because I think I'm just gonna have to do this in 2 parts. This was $7.82 or $5.48. Apparently there's 5 colours, and it's sort of this polyester braided lanyard, and it's light. It's pink, green, and cream. But the greens aren't as pastel in real life. I don't know. And then down here, so that goes into your phone. Oh wow, it has a big sort of this big heart-shaped clip if you want to put I put my earbuds on here. So yeah, and then push like that, it can go like that. So it's a bit tight for me across the body, but you know, like that's fine like that. That'll actually come in very handy when I'm trying to sneak pictures of the dog when I'm or video of the dog when I go out on a walk. Such a weirdo. I think I broke my dog. There's something, he's not afraid of anybody else's phone. But as soon as mine comes out, and it's not like I'm taking it. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry, have I stuffed up yet? Alright, what I did want to do, I got these. I got 3 different lots of these. Now these are in the colour light pink and western red. And I paid, they're $15.64. I paid, I'm justifying again. I'm just justifying. I paid $10.96. I think I say that because I think, well, if to send them back, $15. Because originally I was just getting this for the laundry because I was sick of my bloody son and dog not wiping their feet. I started teaching the dog to wipe his feet. But I couldn't, I can only do it when it's on a, like a normal one. Not, like the one in the laundry has big holes in it. Like, I haven't trained him on that yet. Anyway. Alright, so these, I'm trying to be careful. Oh man, another thing I need, cling wrap. I need to get some decent cling wrap. Because I'm going to have to get them out and put them all over the floor, aren't I? Because I don't know. So they look like a lot crappier than in the ad. Oh, they're a lot thinner. Alright, and the carpet. So that's the pink, and then that's the rose red. It looks like a dark pink, and then you meant to, I'm gonna have to demo these guys. I actually have taken a picture. I haven't deleted it of the old laundry. All right, so then together you do this. Like they're pretty thin. Like I envisage them. Okay, it might work. I'm sick of because when it rains, like I'm hard pressed vacuuming my room every day. I can't. All right. Well, I'll put these out. I'll definitely do the laundry. I'll show you the colour for there. The colour for there is grey and black. Now brown colour. Oh, excuse me, that's so rude. You'd think I would have put them together, hey? What am I looking for? Alright, I think I've stuffed up now. Okay, so, again, 12 pieces, interlocking. Oh, by the way, they're 30 by 30 centimetres. Don't know what that is in inches. Hang on, that's 6, 12 point, I don't know, point whatever that is. Alright, so these, there's a picture on the front showing you all about them, how well they, look how fluffy they look. Anyway, so these ones, I just realised I made a mistake. Dog's going to chew these. These are the only ones I was definitely going to keep. I don't know. What are my scissors? Yeah, I've stuffed up. In a lot of ways. I'll show you. So, what I meant about the dog was, he's just going to, wherever they don't eat, wherever he can get to, and he can get to everywhere. And he's, like, I've watched him, like, at the end of the bed, well, before I started my massive cleanup, I don't know, this bone had 3 different prongs. It was, it's not an antler. Yeah, an antler. And it had sort of 3 different prongs. And all these prongs, because I didn't want him eating it. I didn't want him chewing it on the bed. Anyway, so there were things all around it. Now, for about 20 minutes, he was trying to grab it. And I thought, okay. And I was watching him. I wish I videotaped it because it was like, what? Yeah. And he got it by flicking it up, sort of going back a bit, and then letting it drop on the bed. But not one thing. And there was a container quite near the edge. It was not, yeah. That amazed me. I think my dog's smarter than me. Oh dear. Alright, this was $16.10. It's meant to be the orange one. So $16.10, what you call it, Aussie, and $11.29 US, and the orange and pink are the same price, and the code is H4972590. You better be bloody orange. They meant to, don't they tick it? Like, don't they tick the colour? Or is that only Amazon? It's pink. It's not it's the pink. I've got one. I've got it right down here as a matter of fact. Ooh. But actually, I'll show you the pink one just down here. So I've sat it down there. I could, like, for instance, that's my drink. I've taken it. The biohazard is now safe. Drink. And that's it. So that's down there. So, but it can also go on a wall. This does look, yeah, so just sort of and then sort of a yellow light and a white light. So you got pink, yellow, white, yeah. So that's that one. And I'll place it down here. But if we wanted a bit more light, can we see anything? Doesn't really make a difference. But at night it does. It's brilliant night light. Kids, probably. Okay, what do we got? On Peru. Somewhere in here is bad. Alright, so what have we got here? We've got 2 pieces. Okay, this is a large 2-piece women's pyjama set. $13.22 or $9.62 US. You can also get it in blue and cream. The item ID is I'll try and read like this. WR9136968. And yeah, the pyjamas that I've got, you know, the ones from, they're hot. Like at night, it's just hot. They feel too hot. So they didn't last long, did they? And I'm sleeping under just 2 cool blankets. Oh, this isn't a trying video. What the fuck am I doing? I want to go to bed. I'm in bed, so I put my pajamas on. So, sorry. The material is, you guessed it, and you guessed it. We'll go more into the trying video on this. Yep. Actually, I watched the time. You watch the time. Tell me when it gets to about 40 minutes. And the things I've tried on the shade, and these are, these are horrible. You don't get these. Oh, these are rotten, man. They're like, no, just no. Please, just scrap all that. I won't delete it. This is a public service announcement. They're so bad. The top can pass, but no, nothing passes. Sorry, guys, you're going back to Temu. Let's try and fold you back up properly. Oh shit, I still got to do the try. I told you, don't let me forget to about the try. Got me at 40 minutes. Get a few bits of clothes. Okay, this is a large pink long sleeve ribbed for your pleasure lace sleeve. And I'm sure it said a few other words, but I haven't written them down. It cost $12.02 or $8.42 US. How much did I pay? I paid $8.11. Oh, okay. It's button up. Oh, I like that. The V. Oh, there's the lace sleeves. There we go. That's what they're talking about. Oh, and then they've ruined it by putting... I said they've ruined it by putting that material there, but that's just a bigger version. But that's just this material. I don't know why. It must be... What do you reckon? It looks a bit... It just is... It's thicker. It ruins it. Temu, you've ruined it by putting that there. At double. Alright. We try on that. I wonder if we've got any pants. We've got any pants to try these things on with. I've got some shoes coming. Oh, like, as you may know, you probably don't. I've been cleaning. I've been doing some colours. It's been taking ages. And anyway, and I have to mark everything, like underwear and stuff that I've put in my walk-in robe. I've had to mark. And at first I only had bloody Temu stickers. So undies were this. No, shorts were just a surfer girl with some shorts on. So yeah, but since then I found some more. And they're words now. And now I've just got to remember to. Alright, yeah. Okay, pants. Pants. What have we got? We have what looks like, it says fern green, it's small. They're a casual fashion elastic waist wide leg pant, 11.08. I'm trying to get this bag open. See, that's quality. These type of bags with writing on them. The slip of tissue paper and these sort of, it's opaque bags. What was I on about? Yeah, quality. So, oh, it's double. Oh, it's even better. Here's one of those. I actually thought it was tissue paper and I thought it was double quality. So, alright, so these are pants, basically. So I haven't told you much about them, but I've got popped them there. And fern green, that's the colour. Casual fashion elastic waist wide leg pant. They were 11.08 or 7.77. Now they cost me 7.86, and it's always so close. I was pricing them last night, and it's always what I paid is always so close to the US price. Like those pajamas, I paid $9.25, and they were $9.62 US. That lace sleeve thing, I paid $8.11, and it was $8.42 US. Anyway, getting back to these fern green. The QR code 6WM755K. It's either 0 or O. I'm pretty sure it's an O. Q3. I'll write that up. These, they do. They're double quality. Oh, maybe this is triple quality. Maybe that makes it triple quality. The bag, paper, and the bit of cardboard. Let's see. We'll see in this video. We'll try them on in this video. So yeah, they're long sleeve. They're long, they're long sleeves for your legs. And they're meant to be wide. And that's it. How are we going for time? Actually, excuse me while I do a bit of tidying. Okay, we're back. This next item doesn't look anything like it does on Temu. It's a dog snacks. Now, the new wardrobe has a dog drawer. Those Temu stackable drawers. You would have seen them hopefully in one of my videos. So that's it there. It's a dog themed travel bag. Oh, what's it say down there? Tasty treats and fun. My dog, yes. Okay, I'll tell you about it first. While testing the zip. It was $2.95 I paid $2.09, and get this, it's $2.06 US. So $2.09 I paid, and it doesn't. I haven't. What do you converted it? Yeah, I haven't converted it yet, so it's not really good. I just thought it was a strange sort of coincidence. Anyway, getting back to this little guy. It's really thin. I guess it has to. Well, if you're putting dog snacks in there, you don't want anything that you can't just wash. You can hand wash that, no worries. Yes, snoozer. There you go. Yeah, he's so funny when he gets food involved, and it's not like I'm starving him. Back in there. I found I was at the op shop. Actually, excuse me. I had to grab this. This is a Temu item. I don't care if they're just fantastic to have. I'm trying to fold it up. It does fold up. I don't know. $3.50. I even converted it to US. $2.45. And it's a puffer jacket. And it's for winter. It's in large. So grab that. And yeah, change it somewhere. I would have labelled it. Tell me that. Yeah. So sometimes op shops are your best option to save money. And I think I'll be doing more of that in the future. Yeah. I could even show you what I've already got, actually. Yeah. Excuse me, get my train of thought back. Okay, so next up we have some jewellery. Oh, it's a ring. Give me a little thing. It's a pink ring, size 8, costs $3.19 or $2.23. Oh, sorry. I made a note because I went to the place where it says the item ID, and it said it's plated white K. What the frick is that? See, the tiara's working. I haven't said fuck once, except then. Anyway, yes, so here we go. So, yeah, and comes in 6 colours. The item ID is PM1443159. And I have a feeling I'm going to have to take off a few of the rings because it's that I have on. Let me just pop them somewhere where I don't lose them. Oh, I'll take those. I can take those off. Oh, this one I won't take off though. 2 years ago, this ring here would not, and it's even left a mark. So it's left a permanent mark. It's a ring that I got from my ex-husband, and I knew I should take it off, but I didn't, and it just got fatter and fatter, and yeah, now even there you can see. So that's not a Temu ring, but I'm not taking that off. Put that somewhere special and label it. I would be on my hand, but maybe not. Anyway, that is the pink ring. It looks pretty much like the photo. I've actually got one on here. They wear quite well. Like, I tend to put them on. Actually, I'll see if I can put them close together, old and new. So it has this one, but I could have got it from a different vendor, so who knows? And the paint could have been different that day. There's tiny little daisies. I've got no idea what. So it looks like I'm number 8 because it comes off easily. I should put that in there so I know what I've done. And some earrings. These are, now it said fresh coloured, back hanging, flower stud earrings. So I wonder what's back hanging in them. Oh, I do know. Did I tell you how much they were? $1.47 or $1.03, and the item ID is 8KM1V5561K. If I thought I could possibly get them in, because these are fiddlier, now they've got this thing on here, so you don't actually, excuse me. So you can wear it as just a plain stud, or you put that through your ear, and then that part goes on the back of your ear. Trying to get it through the bloody hole. And get the backing on. So that's sort of your ear, that space. So that's behind your ear, that's in front of your ear, and then you've got your backing there. And that's what it's like. And it hangs, the stud hangs there, and that bit just hangs under. They're nice earrings. But they're not ones that you can, like, keep in. And you probably do want to double or get a better back on them. Last in the earrings, they're called light blue, but they look green. What do you reckon? Oh no, so it looks light blue there. They're a hollow round earring stud. They were $2.60 or $1.82. And you get them in pink as well, which I'm pretty sure I have. So the item ID is WL 84365. And there they are. They're light, they come with a silicone back. And should I see if I can put them in? No. Yeah, okay, just in one. Yeah. Okay, so that's them. I'm just sort of giving you the length. Oh, that's better. I can't see how they look or how I look. Much better. Alright. So, next up. Ooh, something I'm really quite excited about. The most exciting thing that I ordered. Where are you? Okay, these are 5 pieces. You get 5. I've only got 4 knobs on stove. That sounds so bad. Alright, so they're a 5-piece stove switch cover. They're $5.84 or $3.84 US. I paid $3.70 for 5 of them. So when one gets pressed. Okay, so they're now, they've gone up to $8.34 from that vendor. I didn't bother looking. I thought, well, I'll show you guys what I do, and I'll give you the item ID 86M6V5QK0G, and then you can read all about them. And by the time you see this video, you'll know whether they're hit or miss. I was going to say shitty or crap. So it looks like they've got these little sticky pads. So you've got your knob of your stove. I'm trying them out no matter what, so it's just those sticky pads. What I'm trying to avoid is all this, every splatter, every bit of... Okay, so that's... Okay, so, well, I thought that was going to break. That will break. That did break. Did it break? So this hinge, because once it's on your stove, you've got to be able to open it, because it protects your stove knob from getting any splatter on it, or any water, anything, any fine stuff that you have to try and clean out. You have to be really careful with water around, especially with an electric stove top. Alright, so I'm just going to have to be... I'll be careful with them, but if you've got a heavy-handed person, yeah, it's going to break, but it could just sit on there. Because, as I was saying, before I got sidetracked by my own thoughts, once you want to turn the stove off, you open it up, and then you twist your stove knob off, and then you shut that. I guess it'll also be good for keeping, child-proofing. My kids would have, they never got close to the stove until they had a breakdown and they had to. They were old enough. I don't know this big. Oh, come on. Oh, I've got to cut that. I've got to say, my sons did start using the stove when they were old enough. I will be demonstrating these. I won't be demonstrating these. Alright, that's about 40 minutes, my friends. So, I thought it had already fallen out. Have I put it in the wrong hole? There. Alright, so I'm going to say my tatars. Oh, it's going to be cool. I've got the fan on, so it's like true winter. I've got the fan on, and this is just a top. I'm sitting here in a top, and my undies are windows open. What time is it in the afternoon? It's 3:30 in the afternoon. Anyway, because I've got to do try on this video and do some demos, and I don't want it to be like boringly long for you guys, I'll stop now. I'll say my goodbyes. Goodbye. Sorry, I've got the giggles. Deep breath. I'll say goodbye, and I'll say goodbye to my YouTube mates, and thank you so very much for watching. This is from me to you, from wherever you are in the world. I hope that got you. Not on the butt, Sharon. I know she does that. She turns, shows her butt, and I end up kissing her butt, I'm sure. Or it's on the lips. I don't know. Could be anywhere. Alright, and to my boys, I love you very, very much, and proud of you. Always and forever. Mama. Bye, guys. I love you. Okay, 3 things to try on. Not much. I'm going to try out something like that. If it doesn't work, you'll just see the green. Okay, let's get into the pajamas. I'll stick these on first. Okay, so I believe that this was a large. They're horrid. It's horrid for me. Got some little details there, but the material. Oh, I must find. Yeah, and the pants. These are in a large, but the shirt's quite small. They're just, I don't know what my butt looks like. But yeah, they're loose, but they're large. And then there's this feature on the side, but can't sort of see what it says. Oh, it goes around the butt, does it? Yeah, I got nothing really that positive to say about them. For here in Australia, no. Well, in Queensland, no. Okay, next. All right, we may as well try these next things on together. I stupidly put them on the floor. So there's that pink top and green pants. Excuse me while I get changed. Okay, so this is the top up close and personal. You can, these do unbutton. Oh, yeah. Let's see how much we can give away for free. And the third button down here. Luckily, I've got one of these hold them in at all costs bras sort of things on. Okay, and the sleeves. So actually, it's not. It's just these. I'd have to do that. No, I don't know what I'd have to do. See, it bunches up then on here, and you can't. It's meant to be worn down. So sleeves, back, and pants. These are the. I think they're sort of some. Oh, they're green. They're gonna be green with that. Didn't think that through. All right, so I don't know about these. Yeah. Okay, so they've got this sort of tie waist with an elastic thing happening. Now, I can't remember if they're polyester or cotton. If they're cotton, they're great value for money. So I'm just going to pull them down, have a look at the tag, and be right back. So they're polyester. And yeah, I got this one. I was running this. I was looking for my glasses and never found that. But, okay, so they're polyester through and through. Got some pockets here. I'm just hanging on to something so I don't fall. I know these are in a small, so they do fit. But I don't know. I got to put this top off because it's hot, so it might be a bit different without this top on. Even with these sort of, you'd think air would get through. I've stuck the fan on. It's still, I'm going to sweat. So I'll change into a different top. Okay, so I grabbed this top out of the Temu cupboard. I mean, this is Temu top. All right, look cool. But it's still polyester. All right, so pockets, not very deep. Like, you can't eat, you can't, like, sort of do anything except that movement with the pockets. All right, so now the wide leg. This will be interesting. I've got this thing set up on well, it's precariously sitting on a pretzel top. So the wide leg is not that wide in comparison to other, like Temu wide leg, but it is a wide leg. They feel nice and light with this on. Yeah, okay. Now, I don't know how this is going to fit into the video, but I'll try. Okay, I've installed the phone holder onto this walker, and yes, and then we'll try and get this phone in there. So you press that, and then those spring out. And then we just drop the phone in. Like so, and then release. Now it does have I'll just check how. Okay, so I just had to like check they were in, and then it should be as simple as if you want it that way, and then yeah. And then yeah. So if I take the dog out later onto the beast, I'll show this on there, and we'll see how much it wobbles. Like, but yeah, I like this. It's easy to install. Okay, so this is before. These are placemats. And then you've got a runner and then this flowery tulle. Alright, now I'm going to just pop that over top. Okay, so yeah, okay, it's longer, hides more, fits the table well. I just, oh, wheelchair is running away from me. So got a pink cushion there, and then over here we've got the green, and I might just have to over this side, and then over here I was going to cut it down if it was too long, but I just might. See, this here has got a bench seat, you know, where I keep stuff that I've got to organise. And yeah, okay. Let's see what it looks like with those other things on it. So that's that with the table, with the, whatchamacallit, the placemats. And that's a runner, table runner, but even though it's got some mouldy looking areas there, hey? So that's got to get out off the food area. But I can work that out later. Alright, so that's that one. I might even just leave it like that. Easy to wipe. Easy to wipe off. Vacuum off. I have to tell you about me vacuuming the bed. And I've just put those under there. This sits on the table. Anyway, this spins around. So you can see there's some almond brittle. Anyway, and there's the light. Alright, that's that one. Okay, these are the 5 thingies that are meant to go on here. Let's see if they fit. Okay, so it doesn't fit directly over. So I may have to remove the knob. Okay, remove the knob gently, oops, with a knife and gross. So I'll clean that up and then put these on. Okay, so those two are both clean. And it goes over there. I'm going to put this knob on and see if it works. I don't know what to do about these sticky things. Okay, I can sort of see an issue. Like so there's 2 together, and then, but they're quite close. I'll have to try and put all 4 on. Okay, so they are on, but on my stove they're a bit tight. Like by the time you get up to this one, but you can still close it, open it, and you can still see. I haven't put these down because I didn't want it to like not show these. Right, so shutting them. So this one's, yep. All right, that should protect them. This one, as they shut, yeah, I don't know. They're gonna do the job, but how's my son gonna get to them? Now, he usually uses this one. Yeah, and it tells you you can still see what hot plates. So that's a big hot plate. Open it up and turn it on low. Light still works. Turn it off. Shut it. It's going to be a lot better. Unless my son... I have to show him how they work. Okay, that's it. Okay, still in the kitchen. This is that silicone bowl holder. Now, it doesn't have a lid, but you can, but I've done it around there. I mean, it doesn't, this container doesn't have a lid, and which, if it did, these would go, let me just sort of check that out. It's very stretchy. I should get a smaller bowl. That would have been, I'll get a medium-sized bowl. I'll do Goldilocks. Okay, so bye, coffee. There we go. You can't then see. Oh, I've got light. See that? Oh no, that's not light. All right, so and I use a pot. Do you see it? I can't move back further enough. I can't move back far enough. Hang on. I'll work this out with the kitchen gadgets. Or I could have just lowered this. Anyway, still not high enough. All right, so I guess you get it sort of even Steven. It's just meant to pull up like this. And keep your, so, but yeah, it needs a lid. This one doesn't have a lid. Okay, that's one. And let you guess which one is which. Temu or Amazon? Temu or Amazon? Is Temu right or is Temu... No, is Temu right or left? The only way I could tell was that this one's been used. Needs a bit of a clean up there. So Amazon double the price, Temu half the price. Greek yogurt makers, and the whey goes down in here. I'll try and demonstrate that on a future yogurt making video. Okay, so I'm going to try and lay these. And the dog is looking forlornly in. Yeah, because the doggy door's like over on... Where can I point? It's over there. Where's the camera pointer? It's over there. That's doggy door. Alright. So that's the 6. They're easy to, like, press down. I can't see a thing because the sun's... And then on the corners, I'll have to... Like, I'll grab some of these. Alright. Put it all together. Okay, so it goes the length of the laundry. And done a couple of, like as you can see here, I've put a black one on the grey and so on and so forth, and that's as easy as just these things here come out like that, and then just take this one out, and then it's just a matter of clipping them in. Yep, can't see what I'm doing. I'm holding the phone with one hand and I'll change those later. All right. The only ones that don't have a thing is these ones here, but I'm pretty sure I've got enough light. I might just put a couple of white ones in there. All right. So I'll put this back together, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, in your bed. In your bed. Good boy. All right. To see before and after shot. There we go. He's looking at my son. All right. I'll see. Hopefully he won't rip this up. Don't rip it up. Don't rip it up. Thanks a lot for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and especially I hope the demos helped. As always, love to my darling boys. Love you guys. To my YouTube mates, thank you so much. Bye.